So the idea that if a guy doesn't come up to me, I'm just not interested in him is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Guys, out of 30 women that they might be attracted to, maybe will approach one. Maybe we'll approach one. Maybe we'll find the right moment with one of them. And here's what I mean by the right moment. A moment which he feels is easy enough to do something. Every other moment, the moment it presents too many hurdles, he doesn't do it. You're with a big group of friends, not going to do it. You're in a rush and you have that look on your face like, I'm just getting my coffee and I got to get to work because I'm in a meeting and I got this stuff and I got this stuff and I got to go and I got to go. Text, oh my God, so many things. Yeah, I'm coming, Jake, I'm coming. He ain't coming up to you then. She looks busy, she'll fucking kill me.
What's good, YouTube? This is Cable LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a guy explaining why a lot of men do not like or don't approach women. You know what I'm saying? And it's a common, man. It's very common. I can tell you right now, majority of men in this world, man, struggle with approaching women. You know, so this guy's going to explain why. So before we get into this, man, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.
So even though us guys might grow up with the idea that we're supposed to do something, and if we don't get taught by our parents that, we get taught by movies at the very least, we grow up to think we should be doing something, and that makes most of us feel inadequate because most of us have never been taught how to do anything. So now what happens is we walk through life seeing women that we're attracted to and not being able to do anything. That's a guy's life. Some guys approach everybody.
We're living in a time, man, where, you know, if you try, you know, and here's the thing, right? A lot of women, you know, and a lot of people, I'm not going to say it's not just women, but, well, it's mainly your women that will get upset with men who try to, you know, teach their sons or try to teach these little boys how to pick up girls, how to talk to little girls or whatever. You know, and a lot of women be like, oh, you shouldn't be teaching them that. You know, that's not what they should be focusing on. But it's like, man, by the time they get in middle school, when they start going through hormones, or time to get to high school, you're not teaching these kids anything, man. They kind of just going through life, you know, man, with what they can interpret, what they think is right. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times how I thought, man, you know, damn, I think I'm doing something right with this damn girl. My uncle coming out here, he like, bro, listen, you're simping, my guy. You are simping. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? If she's doing this, you need to do this. If she's doing that, you need to do this. This is how you approach a girl. This is how you doing this. I was learning all of this shit, man, like 6th grade, 7th grade by my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, man, dude, you are going through puberty in middle school, man. So, you know, these niggas are gonna become a little curious. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really become curious, is when you're in in middle school. So that's when you want to start, you know, as a man, you want to start, you know, working around women. You want to start learning how to talk to girls. You want to start learning, you know, how to approach girls, how to pick up girls. And then as far as females, you know, same thing. You know, hey, how should I talk to men? You know, what should I be looking for in a man or whatever. So at a young age, as a kid, man, it is important for a kid to have male guidance. For a boy, male guidance. It's not just about how to be a man, but also, man, teach him about himself. A man can teach a boy about himself. You know, I think it's very important for every little boy to at least have a father figure, and they need to be talking about stuff like this. Why? Because, you know, hey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't going to say anything to the little boy's going to figure it out himself, and you don't want the little boy to figure it out himself. So for a lot of you women, man, who, you know, feel some type of way when you're a baby father or your husband or your boyfriend or whatever is talking to his child, you know, and saying, you know, telling his son, you know, hey, this is how you should approach girls, you know, kind of giving them pointers about life. Allow that to happen. Allow that to happen, because one thing you don't want to do is sit over here and try to teach your son at the last second. Like you said, man, you know, you don't have parents teaching them stuff, so they learn through the movies. And that's the worst way you can learn in a lot of cases. So
some. But what do you think that is as a percentage, really? What do you think? If this is all guys, this many are running up to every woman they like. In fact, this many are running up to every woman. This many are running up to every woman they like, and the rest of us, this many, will never approach a woman. And the rest of us, we wait for the right moment. And we're not very good at judging when is the right moment. We also don't know what to do when we've decided it's the right moment, which is why you guys constantly experience guys coming up to you and doing creepy shit.
It's a fact, man. You know, like we're living in a time, man, where everything is all about social media. So we don't really get out and really talk to people like we're supposed to. And this is just people in general. We don't get out and talk to people like we're supposed to. We're not very sociable. So you got a lot of guys, man, who are on this internet or whatever, jumping in these girls' DMs, and they can't really hold a full conversation in person. So that's why, they always say, hey man, shoot, I'm gonna hit them up in the DMs. I'm gonna slide in the DMs, because that's a bit more easier than being rejected in person. And a lot of men do not like to be rejected. There's been me personally, I'm big on, approaching a girl at the right time. I was that guy that approaches the girl. I either didn't say anything or I try to approach them at the right time. But a lot of times I didn't approach these women, man, because a lot of times I felt, hey, I'm looking at this damn chick. She just don't look like, man, she's interested. I look at this other chick, hey, man, look like I get curved. I hate rejection. So a lot of times I'm not going to shoot my shot. I don't care how anybody feels. I'm not going to shoot my shot. There's, I can't, I don't like a girl sitting up here telling me, oh, well, sorry, I got a boyfriend. Or because there's been plenty of times, man, I've gotten plenty of women. I was able to get their number, but the second I text them, never get a response. And that happens so many times, man. So, hey, as a man, listen, you're not going to get every shot. You're not going to get every shot. I done struck gold plenty of times. But I can tell you right now, I have struck out way more times than I struck gold. That is a fact. Overwhelmingly struck out. Hey, and that's just part of the game, man. So, that's why they always say, man, for guys, you got to be very confident. So a lot of guys, man, they don't want to approach. A lot of guys are going to be quiet. And then you got a lot of guys like myself. I would rather the female approach me, because at least, okay, I know for a fact, this girl's down with something. But, in today's society, man, it's very easy to talk to women through the internet. But once you get in person, a lot of your guys, man, their social skills decrease more and more and more and more. So they ain't pulling no ass. They ain't really talking to no girl or whatever. They see them on the internet or whatever, try to holler at them, get curved or whatever. But when they see them in person, these guys really aren't going to say much. A lot of these guys really aren't going to say much, man, because they're going to be like, damn, I actually got to talk to this person. I got to be on point. No, you texting, you got all the damn time in the world. You got all the time in the world. You can say what you need to say. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Let me go ahead and delete that. Okay, this is what I really meant to say. Whereas in person, you got to be spot on. You know what I'm saying? You got to be spot on. But I think that's probably the best way to do it, because they really get to see who you are. You get to really see who they are, man. So, but like you saying, man, it's hard, man. A lot of guys are not going to want to approach these women. A lot of guys aren't going to want to approach these women just because they fear rejection.
So we then ask, okay, with this group of men, should women start being more proactive in order to get them to do something? How many of you have ever been guilty of this in some form or another? You said, if a guy hasn't got the balls to come and approach me, that's not the sort of guy I want anyway. How many of us said a version of that? You're crazy. And I'll tell you why. I'm just going to give it to you straight. If us guys approached every woman we were attracted to, we wouldn't have jobs. It's all we would be doing. So the idea that if a guy doesn't come up...
You have so many people, like you have a lot of women that will sit up here and say, oh, that's not every guy. That's not every guy. They will come up with that dumbass excuse, man, for so many situations. That is a fact. That is a fact. It's not statistically proven, but it's a fact that, man, a lot of you guys, man, are going to sit up here, man, and say, man, shit, hey, damn, she fine. Dude, listen, man. Like, we're just speaking off of me. You know, I've worked in a mall plenty of times. I've went to Walmart plenty of times, and man, listen, y'all don't understand how many attractive females that have walked by me on a daily that I wanted to holler at, bro. If I felt that I could pull every last one, man, I promise you, I would be talking to every last single one. But it's reality, bro. You're not gonna pull every last single one, and for a lot of men, you're probably not even gonna pull 5% of the damn women that you see. So, you know, he's speaking facts, man. He's speaking facts, guys, man. You could even be your most average chick, your average 5 or 6, but if she got a banging body, a nigga still gonna try it. I'm telling you, a nigga still gonna try it.
To me, I'm just not interested in him is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Guys, out of 30 women that they might be attracted to, maybe will approach one. Maybe we'll approach one. Maybe we'll find the right moment with one of them. And here's what I mean by the right moment. A moment which he feels is easy enough to do something. Every other moment, the moment it presents too many hurdles, he doesn't do it. You're with a big group of friends, not going to do it.
So many times, man, so many times in college, bro, we always freaking sit up here, man. A lot of you guys are sitting up here saying, man, look, you know, I need to get her alone. I got to get her alone. I can't be around a group of friends because you're around a girl, man, with a group of friends, bro. It might not go out the way you want because there's going to be too many opinions. There's going to be too many opinions involved. I can sit up here, walk up to a girl with a group of friends. I'd be like, damn, man, she fine. You might have a friend that makes it on here. Oh, well, nah, she don't want you. Nah, she's single or whatever. You got the fat friend cock blocking. You got the bitter friend cock blocking. You might go up there. You might say something to her. She might be, oh, okay, I think I might like her, right? You walk away. Oh, sis, I don't know. Yeah, shit. He got a stank walk to him. Sis, he can't even dress. Oh, sis, did you smell him? Oh, this, that. So it's too many opinions involved, man, when men are trying to talk to women, which is the exact reason why a lot of men say, you know what, I need to get her alone. I gotta get her alone. So there's plenty of times, man, you see a man, damn, she's fine as hell, but don't want to talk to her, man, because you got all them damn friends. It's just far too many opinions involved, man. So that's why, once again, a lot of men like to talk to women alone. If they can catch them alone, that's the best time to talk to a female.
You're in a rush and you have that look on your face like, I'm just getting my coffee and I got to get to work because I'm in a meeting and I got this stuff and I got this stuff and I got to go and I got to go. Text. Oh my God, so many things. Yeah, I'm coming, Jake, I'm coming. He ain't coming up to you then. She looks busy, she'll fucking kill me.
Another thing, that's the biggest thing right there. He hit it on the head too. So many women, man, you know, they be like, oh, I got this bitch resting face. So, you know, or, you know, so many people feel like, you know, I be mean. I look mean when they come up to me or when they approach me, you know. And when you're talking about being busy, like he was just talking about, like you have females, you know, that are busy or that look very busy. Look like they're trying to get somewhere. They look like they're trying to get somewhere, right? Sadly to say, that's unattractive for men because a lot of men, like I said, a lot of men will be like, okay, she seems like she'll be a bit too hard to approach. I can't really have a conversation with her like I would like to, versus seeing a girl walking out of a store or something. You know, you have a lot of time in the world. You know, she just, you know, casually just walking to the car, you know, just strolling along. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, how you doing? She stopped by, talked to you. Hey, how you doing? It's all about the contact. It's all about the contact that you give. If a female stops by, if you're walking, right? If a female's walking, you got a man right here, he's approaching her. Hey, sis, how you doing? And she looks back, you know, hey, how you doing? As you try to hold a conversation, it seems like she's interested. Bro, he's going to continue to hold that conversation. But when you got a female, man, who's constantly moving, you know what I'm saying? Ain't giving you no eye contact, ain't really trying, like, you know, hey, what up, sis? Yeah, well, hey, how you doing? Like, don't even look at you. You just be kind of, like, to me, that's a turnoff. To me, that's like, okay, she's not even interested. Like, she's not even willing to freaking pick her fucking head up. Try to talk to a damn female, like, you see she's trying to rush you. To me, I just end up just stopping. I'm like, well, you know what, hey, man, look, I know you got somewhere to go, man, so I'm gonna let you go and have at it. All right, thank you, and just go on about that damn day. So, you know, and a lot of women will sit over here and say there's nothing wrong with that. Well, hey, if you feel like there's nothing wrong with that, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you right now, a lot of your men aren't going to want to approach that man because, number one, you're not giving them that opportunity to be able to talk to you, right? Because they're automatically going to look at you and be like, okay, she's busy. You know, she ain't making no eye contact. She's not engaging at all. So why would I then waste my time on this? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause just to be told, hey, nah. Or just to be told, well, I might be able to open up a schedule for you maybe or so. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
You're standing with that friend of yours. Oh, he's my gay guy friend. He's so lovely. I always hang out with him. We always go out, never get approached by guys. Wonder why. He's not coming up to you while you're standing there with your gay friend because all he thinks is this is your boyfriend. This is someone that you're dating right now. He sees you walking along the street in the daytime. Most guys won't approach you then. You know why? Because they're worried that they'll look creepy if they do. Really would love to talk to her. Maybe I'll look creepy if I try. Don't want to do anything. But women, what they often do is they say, oh, no, but that's not true. Guys do come up to me like that. Yeah, 1%. 1% of men. And it's always the loudest guy in the room. It's the loudest guy in the room or the loudest guy on the street. And of course that guy is the one you always meet. Of course it is. I always meet players. Of course, they're the ones who approach you. Players are the ones that are good at that. They're the ones that do approach you. So if you're hanging back and waiting for guys to do it, of course you only meet players. Of course you only meet the loudest guy in the room. Of course you only meet that cocky guy who doesn't actually give you anything more. Of course. Because 10 minutes later, he's doing it with the next person. And tomorrow night, he's doing it with the next person. Not true in all cases, but certainly in many. With these guys, they're trying to find the right moment. So, my friends, it's not about you making the move per se. It's about you giving him a license to make the move. Because if you're the 1 in 30 that makes it easy, you're the one he's coming up to. You're the one he's going to try with. Don't be easy, but in the first 5 seconds, be easy.
He said, man, for the first 5 seconds, just be very easy. And once again, that means women, that means being engaging. Eye contact. You have to have eye contact, bro. I'm telling you right now, if you are a woman and a guy approaches you and you're focused on something else and you're just, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm kind of busy. Bro, he's going to be like, okay, well, shit, hey, fine. Go on, moving on, right? But when you have a woman, man, the way a guy, let's just say a woman is just walking, the guy just walk up and approach you. And she's sitting over here. She turns around. Oh, hey, how you doing? Eye contact. Boom. Right? Okay, shit. Okay. That also shows that you're engaged. And you're engaged into the conversation. So you make an eye contact. You're engaged into the conversation. You make it a bit easier for that man to be able to talk to you. But once again, man, hey, look, you got some guys, man, who can work around all of that shit, man. I know a few men, who can, got the most aggressive bitch in the world, man, and they can work a way around that and still end up getting the buns that same night. But majority of men, number one, don't have that confidence, and number two, just don't have that game to be able to do no shit like that. Women sit up here and say a lot of guys are easy. A lot of guys are easy, man, because it's very hard to get access to sex. It's easy to get a guy because for a guy, it's hard to get access to sex. A guy can get access to sex, man, if you don't allow it. Look, when you have Tinder, right? Everybody do this experiment. Men and women. Make 2 accounts. Make a female account and make a male account. Be on there for about a good, 4 or 5 months. And let's see the difference. After that, let's do 3 months. After 3 months, let's see the difference. Let's see the difference of how many likes and matches this man got and how many likes and matches this female got. I'm telling you, it's going to outweigh that man. Why? Because everybody and their mama going to want a female. A female doesn't have to put in work in a dating market. The only thing they have to do is be fit, feminine, and friendly. Like Kevin Samuel says, fit, feminine, friendly, and sexually responsible. Outside of that, man, you got it. You have to be very engaging, man. Once again, right, you got too many men who aren't getting the play like these players are. And he makes a very good point at the end, man. You got players and niggas who are very, very, very confident, who talk to women on a daily. That's going to always come up to you. I always get creeps to come up and talk to me. Of course, because they are the more confident ones. They're the ones, man, that just don't care. They're gonna shoot. If shooter's gonna shoot, if that was a person, bruh, it's gonna be some of these guys, man, who are very, very confident, man, who's just gonna talk to you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Hey, damn, mama, shit. Those are the guys, man, that women talk about that are creeps. Most definitely, I understand that. But once again, they will forever be around. They're never going to go anywhere. They're never gonna go anywhere, bro. So, you know, you have a guy, man, who be looking at you and shit. Like, obviously the nigga goddamn freaking wants you and shit, but, you know, they don't know when the right time to approach. Because listen, there's been plenty of times where I've dealt with women, man, or where I've seen women, we be making eye contact like a motherfucker, seeing each other every single time. You know, I might go to the gym or whatever, see you every single time. But then when it's like, I might approach you or whatever, get your number, never hear back from her. Or goddamn, you know, give you some bullshit. They just give you some bullshit ass excuse. And you just like, man, so why the hell were you even staring at me? What were you looking at me for? All these damn time, I'm sitting here thinking, man, we got them making some type of connection. But then when I come holler at you, you know, it's, you know, or you just don't ever text a nigga, or goddamn, you just, what? Just stop talking to me. That's it. That's mainly what a lot of men get. So this is why a lot of men just don't want to approach women, man. You know, and guys who do want to approach women, man, but don't want to say the wrong thing, they just end up just leaving it all together. Just leave it alone altogether, man. A lot of men will sit up here and say, hey, man, look, it's not even worth it. This is why, hey, look, and for a lot of you women, you have a lot of females, man, who are decent looking that will get upset when you have a guy who out here just smashing all the damn ducks. All the thick, juicy booty, big titty ducks. Yes. And ducks, man, these are your 4s or your 5s, right? I wouldn't say ducks are 6. You know what I'm saying? But you got some women, man, are 6s, right? You got a lot of girls, man, that sit over here, oh my gosh, man, he be dating the ugly woman. He be fucking them ugly women. He be trying the ugly women. Of course, because a lot of guys, man, that's the only thing that they can get. Like Myron says, man, men are only as loyal as their options. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of guys, man, if all they can get is some ducks, man, shit, they're gonna try to get the top-notch duck. They're gonna try to get the top-notch duck. And I am one of them. They're going to try to get the top-notch ducks. I don't care. It's fine by me, because at least I'm getting somewhere with this chick. Versus you see a badass chick, but then when you go, it's hard as hell to get to her. But then you got a lot of females, man. You got some females, man, that just don't really care. You know, that's just more that are very easy to talk to, that are very caring and fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to approach them. You know, man. So, hey, man, look, I like this video, man. I like this video. He said he brings up a lot of great points, man. So y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.